Hello everyone, and welcome back to All the Mods 6. We're back on the server checking out another server base. We checked out one, I think, in the last video, and I'm sort of in the mood to check out some more. Polly, who was in the last base we checked out, I can zoom out, but I don't know where it was. I think it was maybe over here, or maybe that was a different base. Oh no, that was it. He's given me a bunch of different coordinates that we can check out, so we'll check out this base. This is just a guy's base. Apparently it is a base and a shop. Guys fancy meals and snacks. So yeah, okay. It's got a beautiful wall around it. It's using just stone walls from Absent by Design mod, and then on top it has some slate shingle slabs. Man, if you had a lisp, that would be a nightmare to pronounce. The roof itself, it's a green roof. It's once again, I'm guessing is it just an Asian theme, or would it be more specifically a Japanese theme with the blossom leaves? Maybe, perhaps, and like the red as well, the cherry fences. Maybe. And as per usual now, if we want to, I can press a little button here, and we can check out what it looks like with shaders, at the cost of frame rate, obviously, so we won't have it on all the time. But it is nice to see, I guess, how the building reacts to somewhat realistic, lighting and stuff, because it can make or break an entire build, you know what I mean? Like, something can look pretty average, but then you slap on some shaders and it's like, oh, you know what? It actually gives it a nice feel here. But anyhow, I didn't even realize there were quartz crystals with raked gravel. What a very strange contraption this is. Oh, and these look really nice. These are smooth stone tiles from Eidolon, or Eidolon. I don't know how to pronounce it. And even if you guys told me, I'd probably still get it wrong. The entire base as well, it's on like a smooth stone slab. And then massive marble walls. What I will say though, this is my one little pet peeve with this base so far, is the lack of windows. Like, this is the only real window. And it's actually, you can see into the kitchen. Oh, that's really nice. But like, the walls, they feel a bit too empty. You know what I mean? Like, I do like this sort of like banister almost thing, like this little level that you've got. But then there's like big open patches of just completely solid walls. But anyhow, let's oh wait, what's this before we go inside? These are crossed birch timber frames. And then they connect pretty much directly into the birch shingles used on the roof. That's not. I like that roof. The roof looks really nice. All right, let's go ahead and head on in. I'll go through this way. We've got some decorated paper lanterns. Okay, we can shut the cherry doors. It sort of looks like a paper door. Oh, accidentally sprinting everywhere. Beautiful bookshelves from Builders Crafts and Edition. Man, I love just seeing all these new blocks that somehow I've either never seen it before, or I just don't remember it. All right, in this room we have pretty much just a massive corridor. We can, if we want, we can turn on some shaders. As you can see, this room doesn't really work as well with the shaders because these little light sources, which I'm guessing is from a feral flare lantern, they sort of make it look a little bit weird, a little bit unnatural, whereas currently right now it actually looks pretty fine. In fact, you know what? There is something I can test. Let me try and turn on night vision real quick. Okay, the answer is it doesn't make much of a difference, if any, at all. I can quickly turn that back off without a cut, I think. Yeah, I'm not seeing much of a difference. Anyhow, so we've got this massive corridor. If we head down here, we have a few pillars on the ground and a coffee table, I think for eating, to be honest, because I think in different parts of the world, they just will sit on the ground, not on the ground, on a nice cushion and just eat at like a nice floor level rather than like sitting up on a chair or something. We've got little ceiling lights in the corner here. A banner with a chain on it, or are these meant to be characters of some sort? I'm not too sure. And then what's an item shelf? Huh. Okay. And then little botany plots botany pots. Man, I'm struggling with my words today. Which sort of look like little bonsai trees because they've got a full sapling in them. Which is really nice. And because they're not hopping ones, they're not like auto harvesting or anything, so they just sit there. I believe this over here is the back door, so that's looking outside. We can, maybe there's some light coming in from there. No, maybe not. Okay. In this room over here, we have so what's this? This is just birch planks. Yeah, this is bamboo mat from Quark, and it's been put together in such a way that it's like a pattern. You know what I mean? And they connect in certain parts, which it looks pretty good. A little bookshelf in the corner with the jukebox. Now this is pretty cool. So this is like quite literally a computer, right? An advanced computer to do some stuff. You can sit down and computer way. But what I realized was there's a very strange bug with the Sous shaders that I'm using. You can see in the bottom left if you happen to be looking for what shaders I'm using. But it's see-through. Like, look at this. We can sit down, and for some reason, I can see into that room we were just in and into the other room. Listen, I don't know why, but I noticed it, and I'm like, oh, it's actually kind of cool. It's a pretty neat little trick that we've got there. But anyhow, let's continue. So this, I believe, will lead to the kitchen. It actually doesn't, because the kitchen is behind here. Okay. I'll tell you what. We're gonna go back there because this place. I'll give you a little sneak peek. This goes upstairs. This is as far upstairs as I've been. And then, can I go back down? And then there's the basement. This is also as far as I've been. So there's a lot more to look at. In fact, is there another basement? No. Okay. Phew. So let me run out real quick. We'll get back to that hopefully. But what I wanted to look at, man, my sprint speeds are all messed up. Hopefully it's not too sickening to watch happen. What do we have here though? So yeah, we have like the cabinet here. What does this look like with shaders? I still haven't decided which shader I'm happy with. I'm currently using Seuss Renewed, but there's some other ones that might look pretty good in future videos. The kitchen looks nice though. So we come in here and it's a completely separate like little room out here. Oh, a speaker box with an item frame that makes it look like an actual speaker. It's got like a record on it. And if I press this, the server stops responding. Oh, what? Thanks for coming. It's spelt wrong, but the spirit's there. Can you hear anything? I don't hear anything, so I think it just types in chat. I think that's what this speaker box does. That's pretty cool. I'll tell you what. I'll do you a solid. I don't know if there's an inside joke that I'm completely ruining by doing this, but there you go. Imagine if I'm wrong. Imagine if that's not how it's spelled. But I'm pretty sure that's. Thanks for coming. Hopefully I spelled that right. So what do we have? We have some fridges and stuff. Now, these are pretty cool. You can actually crouch and open them up and see what's stored. So you've got some stuff stocked there. The fridge is pretty empty, it looks like. We can shut them behind, I guess. The stove should open. All these cabinets. And you've got, your toaster. You've got all your skillets and pots and pans, cutting blocks, rolling pins, sink and whatnot. It's very nice, very cozy. There's a hand crank for spinning. You can crouch and spin it the other way. Why not? Go for it. I wonder what it's meant to be. Like, what's the purpose of it? Anyhow, there's also a teleport pad. So we'll go through it, see what's on. Oh, there's a lot. Ignore the background. In fact, I think I can potentially fix that. Okay, there we go. I got rid of the stuff in the background. So hey, I guess we'll check this out. I don't really have any other plans for this episode except for just checking out this base. So what do we have? Well, obviously we've got a massive mechanical crafter here. Oh, that's really neat. I'm picking up beans. We've got a magnet turned on, and I'll be honest, I don't know how to turn off whichever magnet I have. Is it this guy? Yeah, let me turn this off. All right, so yeah, this is obviously the ATM star, and I really like how they've done this, and they've filled in the corners, so it's not just a star, but you can clearly see like which parts, the star. I really like that. Now, how's this hooked up? So obviously it's got a bunch of rotational energy from the motors, so this guy's spinning at maximum speed to craft this guy. In terms of putting items in here, I don't see anything here currently. It's possible they're entangled. That's obviously a possibility. But over here we have some sort of farm. I think this is like an ethylene farm. We've got, gas burning generators full of ethylene. Oh yeah, just stacked to the brim. And these are all gas pipes down here, the green ones. So in case you're not really sure what you're looking at, these are energy pipes. These are gas pipes. And so the gas is going into the generator, then that's extracting the energy and it's powering a bunch of different stuff down here. And I think it's all, I'm guessing it's all generated within this little area, this very compact. This is a beautiful design. This little, what would you call it? Like a little pod, like a little battery. And then you've got a big battery up here that's just filling up with all the power. Very cool. I'm a big fan of that. And these are soundproofing, which makes these machines quieter. And like all the blocks in the radius quieter. I don't know if you can still hear that, but it's still pretty loud. Okay, what do we have here? The bottom of a void miner, an ionite void miner. It actually looks like it was set up at one point, but I guess torn apart. Over here we have a little setup, turning water into brine or water into brine in that machine. The brine's taken out and turned into lithium for something. I guess to make lithium dust. Sure, why not? All right, and then we have a few little bits and pieces everywhere. Some latex, some experience and whatnot. We have a skeleton spawner. Ooh, with some crazy redstone happening. Okay. And then another void miner up here. And why not? Let's go ahead and toggle on our shaders. See, like this area now just feels a lot more epic, doesn't it? Ignore the horribly shaded create stuff. That's still that's a bit rough. But the rest of this stuff, it feels a lot more majestic, doesn't it? Oh, especially this thing. This probably looks pretty nice, doesn't it? To be fair, I don't know if you guys like it as much as I do, but man, once again, like I could just sit here and just look. But, oh man, that actually looks really nice. okay. We need to continue. Oh my god, that scared me. Let's go back into the overworld because there's more for us to look at, believe it or not. We'll head out of the kitchen. And we'll run back into that elevator over here. Hopefully you guys stuck around. So we can go up or down. I'm going to check up. So this is the attic of the same building that we were just in. We've got a loom set up here. We've got some quartz crystals. I don't know the purpose of these. I'm not sure what they're meant to represent. Like, I doubt they're meant to just be quartz, but I don't really know what they're meant to be. Like a statue or something? I'm not sure. Some wireless energy. Bunch of energy stuff happening up here. Warning, this room is messy. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, brace yourselves. Oh, I thought we could see through it for a second. Brace yourselves for a messy room. And we'll walk through it. You know what? We've definitely seen worse. Oh my god. Okay. A cocoa bean wall. Oh, a little bit of lag as we're looking around. Okay. Yeah. I mean, it's not messy in the traditional sense of like stuff everywhere on the ground, but it's messy in the sense of like this is all just like slammed together and pushed to the side of the room. Like you can still walk through, it's not too bad. Oh, the house settles. I don't know if you heard that. I actually added in I don't know if I can show it, but I added in like a an ambient sound mod to sort of like fill in just the quiet parts because I don't have any music during these videos. It's just me talking, and I don't know, sometimes it's probably a little bit weird. I believe it's called dynamic sounds, in case you're curious. All right, we have a wall of these cool... Oh, look at this. It's slightly 3D. Oh, that's really nice. Oh, man, I love me a good 3D block. Like, all these blocks look stunning. We've seen them a bit too much now that it's almost like we're getting used to them. But, like, oh, that's really nice. What does it look like with shaders? Nice. Okay. But yeah, pretty cool. Nice room. Great use of the room as well, might I say. We'll head down now. Let's hop down here. Okay, so what are we experiencing? So this is mass storage. There's a bunch of pretty much everything. All the ores and like, or I guess metals and ingots and gems and whatnot are all stored over here. All the valuables essentially in these compacting drawers, and then some of the slightly valuable, but I think just mainly like junk almost is just stored in these drawers over here. Along the wall, we have some garden cloches. What's this? Work in progress. Okay. To be fair, it's been a little while. Not sure if it's still in progress, but it was in progress at one point. We have a smeltery. As you guys know, I love me a good smeltery. I love just having a look at them. And once again, somehow, whenever we look at a smeltery, apart from the most basic smeltery you can build, once people build it a little bit higher, they're always slightly different, and it's always interesting to see. Like up there's some seared stone, there's some bricks on the roof. Oh, sorry about the spam. And then like the window around here, I like it. Oh, we've got a crystal chest down there for I guess the ores. I think there's like a hopper under there, or the blocks. Sorry, lots of modular warnings. What do we have here? A reactor. We've got some energy cells storing stuff. It's very quiet down here in this cave. I hear the footsteps. I almost feel like I should have like an echo applied to my voice, but I'm not gonna do that to you guys. Maybe if we're doing like an SMP or something, I'll chuck on some echo. Oh, this is quite therapeutic to look at. Let's go on. Chuck on the shaders. Oh, what now? Listen, whilst it's a lot darker, man, I love that the lights coming from these is like having an effect. You know what? Yeah. Because there's not the random glows from what I'm guessing is a feral flare lantern upstairs, this actually works quite well. Like the light's coming from where it should be coming from, and whilst it's nowhere near as bright and like positive as this is, it's still, It still looks good. In fact, let me mess around. I think I can change the color of the light to actually be the proper color. Let me try that. All right, here we go. It's sort of it's a lighter color now. It's still very dark. Which reminds me, I think I can mess around with that too and get it a little bit brighter. Let me try that as well. I don't know. I'm just cutting in and out so you guys don't get too bored. I mean, this feels a little bit brighter, right? I don't know if I've ruined it and made it look bad. What's this sign say? Galaxy Railways entrance here. What is it? No way. I'm going to come back and press that button. I'm going to hype that button up. I'm not sure what it does, but I've got really high hopes for it. Soon to bees? Okay, so yeah, this is the work in progress. There's going to be like bee area here. We've got a nice Psy area. I forgot I messed around with Psy for a bit. Pretty cool mod. I quite liked it, although it was a little bit confusing. You sort of do have to do a little bit of messing around with that for a while, which isn't everyone's cup of tea. We have some inset lights. What were these called again? Just to refresh us, if we can look at them. Dynamic Edge Light Top from Simply Light. Okay, so I think we've looked at pretty much everything here, so I think we can. I think, to be honest, the last piece of this puzzle is whatever this button does, and it might not do anything. Let's, yeah, go on. Let's, did the colors refresh? I think they did. I don't think my settings saved. Anyway, let's press the button. You ready? Oh. 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 Oh, okay, that's to get out. Okay. So we've got an elevator. Let me just see. What's this lamp doing? Okay, nothing too crazy. Okay. I go up? No, I go down. Whoa. Oh, look at that, dude. Look at the bottom right. Is that I think that's my armor. Is like, glowing. Can I see in third person? Oh my god. Listen, I don't know how much you can see, but I look pretty cool right now. Wait. Give me 1 second. Bear with me for the coolness. Does night vision work at all? No, my night vision doesn't work at all. Nah. We were so close to greatness. We were so close. Okay. Let me go back in first person. Let me toggle the shaders off. I can see right now. You guys might not be able to. So once again, I'll turn the night vision back on so you can see. Here we go. So here we are. And this is, oh my god. This is like the foundation or the beginnings of what I can only imagine was going to be a hyperloop. You know what I mean? Like all the way around to someone's base. Who did it say? The crew. Is this my base? What's the crew? My base is over here. My base is the Dew crew. Who's the crew? We might have to check that out later. Okay. So yeah, I don't know whose it was, but we'll head back here. There's not another level, is there? No. We can go back up. We can press the button and escape. What does it say here? Galaxy Railways entrance. Galaxy Railways. No, don't know. Not sure. Okay, but anyhow, I'm pretty sure that's this whole base looked at. There might have been some things I've missed, but I can't really help too much there. Without having like an actual walkthrough of the base. But I think we've done a pretty good job. It was a pretty nice base. I quite enjoyed it. Hopefully you guys did too. Hopefully I didn't ruin it too much with my shade of fun that I was having. Oh, now the sky's all green because of the night vision. But yeah, I don't know what else to tell you. Also, but before we say our goodbyes, in terms of Old Mod 7, I've been told, I haven't looked at it myself yet, but I've been told that it's not as finished or, set up as potentially I would want it to be for starting a series, you know what I mean? But you guys have been suggesting that I do an expert pack. So I'll look into that a little bit. There was a few ones, I think a lot of people suggest Grey Tech, I think is what it's called, or Enigma, or something like that. There's a few different ones. But we'll have a look. I'll probably like jump into both of them, hop in a single player, see like what the general feel is. But I guess that's what we're going to be trying. I want to be able to host some servers for that, so we're going to have to figure out what we're doing with the previous ones, including this, because I'm pretty sure this one is one of our biggest issues because the map is huge. Yeah, but anyhow, we'll figure that stuff out. I just thought I'd, keep you guys up to date with what sort of like, what's happening. But yeah, thank you to Just a Guy, 123 for building this beautiful base. I liked it. I liked it. The kitchen's really beautiful. Over at the front here. In fact, did we look at the kitchen with the shaders on like this? How'd this look? It's quite nice. Man, I need to spend some time just messing around with different shaders to find the one I like. Because I feel like there should definitely be some, like, there should be a little bit more light shaft action happening. But anyway, thank you to everyone who's played on the server in the past. It's definitely, it's been a great show. I'll tell you that much. Thank you to everyone for supporting the channel. And the series and the videos and just being an awesome community. Thank you guys so much. Thank you to everyone who supported me financially, from watching the ads on the videos to being a donator or a channel member. Thank you guys so much. You guys don't need to donate or do the channel member stuff. Only if you want to, and only if you yourself are financially stable. Because the watching the ads and watching the videos is more than enough. So thank you guys so much. And hopefully I will see you guys in whatever the next episode may be. All right, goodbye.